Good morning, everybody. My name is Ziad Rouag. I'm the CEO of BIOMODEX. I think we have the dubious distinction today of being probably the only non-medical device company presenting here today. So we're a quite unique niche technology. What is BIOMODEX? Well, our mission is to truly revolutionize patient-specific outcomes through advanced physician training and case-specific rehearsal. You see a couple of our models here on the screen. Who are we? We're a digital health company. We're based both Paris and Boston, and we offer these training and patient-specific solutions for industry as well as for hospitals and fellowship programs. We think of our technology as being very much a first of a kind. It's very small, portable, lightweight, and extremely easy to use, which has made it an excellent technology in terms of short-term adoption as we just launched this year. What are we trying to tackle? Well, we're trying to tackle at least a portion of medical errors. As many of you know, today, this is the third leading cause of death in the US, 400,000 patients impacted, 100,000 deaths, $20 billion in excess costs. And medical errors, of course, are multifold. There can be diagnostic, surgical. They can lead to device failures as well. So our role is to effectively try to address some of these. The reasons for these errors are multifold. They can be ranging from complex cases, new technologies, lack of experience. We would like to focus as a company, and have been, on adequate training and patient-specific rehearsal. To develop effective training in complex procedures and case-specific rehearsals, everything starts with haptic feedback. If you're an interventionalist, if you're doing catheter-based procedures, you know that the feel of that catheter is critical to doing your procedure. In addition to haptic feedback, you also need accurate anatomical visualization, as well actually anatomies that are actually very, very accurate. And you need, of course, fluoroscopy, TTE, and ICE. These are typical standard complex navigation technologies. Currently, the models that are out there are simply inadequate. You can range from cadavers to doing virtual models to silicones to animals. These have been historical models used in the industry. Each one of them has its own shortfalls, and we think we can do better. So BIOMODEX really views itself as a digital health solution, which is the missing link between computational modeling and 3D printing. We start from 3D printing, starting from Dicoms. We deliver a cartridge to the physician or the user in general within a few days, and our technology is completely integrated in the cath lab workflow. The physician all has to do is send in a Dicom through a portal. And then with that 3D printing, we move to what we call a holistic training and patient-specific rehearsal solution across 5 dimensions. The initial 3 dimensions, X, Y, and Z, plus a 4th dimension, which is the haptic feedback, which I spoke about earlier, and flow dynamics, and 5th dimension, what we call the imaging component, combining fluoro, echogenicity imaging, as well as ICE, and eventually Doppler ultrasound. Today, we have a very rich pipeline of products, ranging from neuro, structural heart, and endo. We target well-established, large transcatheter markets and emerging high-tech, high-growth areas. The market size from our estimates in the US is approximately $1 billion, almost 900 billion euros. Globally, 2.5x that. Broken down between structural heart, neuro, and EVAR. You'll see that structural heart is the biggest market, obviously. We've been selling since late 2019 and have been growing very fast as a company. A simple slide of some of our current clients. We sell to medtechs as well as hospitals. We did our first true commercial launch in September 2019. We've been growing almost 3x annually since. We have a very aggressive sales plan. As we are not significantly regulated as a company, we are projecting to grow 150 to 200% annually through the next 5 or 6 years, getting us to a projected sales of nearly 300 million euros by 2026. What is our value proposition? Well, we think there's a $2 billion market in this industry. We have a razor blade model that is being proven every day now across multiple indications and products. We have very high margins, above 70% already as a small startup. We don't need regulatory approval for our technology. We're demonstrating now across 6 rolling quarters very positive adoption and revenue. The technology from a production and application and sales perspective is highly scalable. The sales footprint is actually quite small. We sell to strategics as well as key hospitals. And we have a component that makes it incredibly telemedicine ready. Today, we have 13 million in, of course, all in euros, non-dilutive, 6 million convertible debt that is about to get converted with this upcoming round. We are seeking 25 million euros or $30 million for round B for a pure commercialization round to expand manufacturing, commercialization in the US, additional indications and franchise launches, as well as the clinical studies and eventually down the line reimbursement. Thank you.